Welcome back, everyone, to Folsonville here in Banished. I am looking at our lovely, what is it, pasture, not prairie, pasture. And we have a nice cow right there. And let's go ahead and unpause the game. And today, I'm hoping to kind of do a little bit more building if we can. Right now, we're running low on folks. We do have a baby that was born, which is good. But as far as laborers, we have one laborer and only 2 builders, and it is because, as you may remember last episode, we had a gigantic old tornado come rip-roaring through here, and it tore out a path and cleared this entire area before it finally dissipated over here. So, unfortunately, we're down some citizens. How's our mine doing? We're putting stuff out there. I bet you this is not going to be a whole lot. 2 iron. Exactly what I was hoping for. That's okay. We've got iron, though it's being produced, and as time goes on, of course, we'll have more and more. We've got, let's see, we've got our 1 teacher, 2 miners, a trader, tailor's good, blacksmith's good. We have a lot of foresters, but you know what? I kind of want to keep that many on for right now until we can start harvesting this area and, of course, replenishing this area. Hunters, we definitely need hunters to produce. We've got a lot of food, which is good, but also hopefully we're producing a lot of leather because we can use that to trade. We're going to go take a look at that. Gatherers are doing okay. Farmers, we got a lot of farmers. And the reason we have a lot of farmers is because I have found, oh good, a trader. I have found that if you don't have enough farmers, while you can plant the fields and the crops and things like that, what will happen is as you get to late autumn, they won't be fast enough to tear down all the crops before some of the crops start dying to early snows, which tend to happen in late autumn. So have a couple of farmers ready to go for each field. What does he got? He's got squash and cabbage, but he doesn't have any seeds at all. And you know, to me that doesn't really do us a whole lot of good. We're going to go ahead and politely tell him thanks for dropping by, and maybe next time. So, how are we doing over here? We're growing trees in our orchard. We are growing trees. We didn't have any production. This is the first year we're actually going to have production. They grow slowly, and apparently trees are just going to fall down at their of their own free will, which is fine. I'm going to build a house out here. When in doubt, build a house, right? Why the heck not? Let's line it up with the very bottom part of... There we go. That to me looks like a perfect house to have next to an orchard. And we're going to put a road right here. To start with, we're just going to bring it up a little bit, and then I may diagonal that out. I don't know, because I did that with this one, and I'm really happy with this road. It's a big long walk, but you know what? That's okay. It's working out, and they're making iron, or they're mining iron. So maybe we can get into building a couple of more buildings because I really need to up our population. I don't know. Let's take a look at our houses and see. This one's kind of full. A couple of kids there. Only one. They're not going to be producing any more children, so one there, one there. Yeah, these are kind of older houses, so they have older people. They just had a child. That's good news. I think we should probably put down... We seem to have our food issue under control. We seem to have our firewood issue under control. Let's build a couple more houses. And you know what? I'm actually going to build in town so they are quite productive and quick to get themselves involved in our community. Let's rotate this. This isn't going to fit. I didn't think so. Let's go... Sure, let's go right there. And you know what? I'm gonna rotate you. Let's go back to back. Yeah, but I want a different model because these 2 models are the same. So let's go back to back, and let's cycle through. Looks like a lean-to, kind of a roof. I like that one. Let's build that one. So you got a couple more houses to go. They won't build terribly fast, unfortunately, because we don't have enough builders. I'm gonna have to live with it. There's nothing I can really do. This may be one of those episodes that unfortunately isn't as quick moving and productive necessarily as some of the other ones because we're in a rebuild phase and there's just nothing we can do. We just kind of have to... What's our output now? I bet you it's low. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest with you, after having lost so much. Well, we've got a couple more students. Great. Now we've got 7 students. That's good. And that means when they do become adults, they're going to be a lot more productive. And that makes me happy. That makes me happy. I've already got one of that. And look at that. Boy. Bit of a... Well, I'm not even going to get into it. Okay, good for them. They're happy and they're making babies. Or I will at some point. And, okay. Lots of younger men going for the older women in this game. Alright, whatever. So we've got some more people living in houses. And again, we're just going to have to try to make some babies. How's our cemetery? Look at this guy here. 34-year-old. He's just walking around trying to figure out, you know, this area here would be a great place to put Dad. That's what he's looking at right now. I'll tell you, they'll do it too. These citizens will come in and they will just visit. See, here's another one. They're plotting the death of their father, I think, and they'll just come visit for no reason. Nothing going on in here, but they will sure come. These are some grim people. Look, they even let the kids in here. Is this where Grandma's gonna go? Boy, I'm off on a tangent. Let's get away from this cemetery, lest I curse our town again. Should I build yet another house? I'm seriously considering it. How are we doing on firewood? Not too bad, not too bad. I think we could swing one more. I'm gonna wait for a second. I'm gonna wait for a second and see what's going on over here. A hunter and a forester, that's good. And trees, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. We're gonna come in here and we are gonna try to see if we can't find some more iron. Our blacksmith has run out of stuff to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and just see. It doesn't look like there's much. We may very soon need to. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to build a bridge. And I haven't decided which section yet, either over here. Look at that, that's a nice good supply. And this is the edge of our map. So we could either build this way, or we could also build over here, and here's another good supply of rock and iron. And you know what, we've already got this road going this way, so why not just go ahead and let's carry that further to what I'm going to call west. I'm just going to call this as north. If it isn't, that's alright, it's I'm not worried about it. So let's build our dirt road to there. And if I zoom in and go this way, I should be able to see, yep, right where that is. And let's grab a bridge. And our bridge will start here. And I like to go only as far as necessary, which is right there, and we'll let that go. And look at that, we got babies. Oh, fantastic. Now, I know it's going to take time for them to grow, but that's okay, because we need kids in this game. We need more laborers, and we need everything. That's what we need, and he reached his limit again already, huh? You know what, then? Great, let's bring it up to 300. Firewood is really one of my concerns when I'm building more populous. If you can't heat the homes and people freeze to death, what good is it having them in the first place? So you know what? We were able to... Let's go ahead and build another house. When in doubt, build a house. Let's put him... Which way would I like him facing? We could have him facing the little stream there. We could have him facing this way. Let's go this way. Why not? Let's cycle through the models and see what sort of house I would like to have here. I'm thinking... Yeah, that's nice enough. Why not? I do like that you can kind of cycle through the models and put down what makes you happy. We've spread our builders a little thin, so I'm going to go... Well, do we have any labor going on over here? Very little, yeah. Very little. So we'll let that go for now. I was going to go ahead and increase our builders, but I remembered that I had somebody clearing out. The one laborer we have, we're working her to death, because I saw that it was a she. And she's having to clear out all the iron by her lonesome. So, what are we doing here? How are we doing? Okay. We've got to bring a lot of logs and just a little bit of stone. But that's alright, we'll get a lot of that back. Hopefully we can take advantage of... Well, there's... Oh boy, you know, I guess I should have thought this through. It doesn't look like... There's a lot of stone and a lot of iron here, which is good. But there isn't a great deal of land to take advantage of over there, is there? Okay, well that's alright. Maybe we'll do some more hunting, or... Yeah, because look at that, we have more critters. Of course, is that... Yeah, it's just outside the circumference area of this hunting cabin, which is doing well. About 800 and about 20 leather a season. That's good. Let me see. 300. Wow. He's just going to town. All right, great. What do we have? Hide coats. We have 46 of them. And we have 14 leather. So we're doing pretty good. Lots of meat. Not a lot of fish. Decent amount of herbs. I mean, we've got some things going on. So I guess we're doing okay here. I just like to make sure... Oh, look. I'm so excited. Look, we've got another cow. Aw, that's wonderful. Yeah, they don't produce anything until you start slaughtering them, unfortunately. But you know what? We can only hold 8. And as they grow, or as we get more of them, and they grow both, they will start to slaughter them when they exceed the number that we've dictated. Like, I could actually take this all the way down to 1 and I'd kill one of these guys, but I want them to continue to grow because I want to get more of them because they will add to our food supply. And it's another kind of meat, which is good. So, well, that's good news. I really, really, really hope I get a sheep soon. When's the last time you heard somebody say that, huh? I really hope... please, Daddy, can I have a sheep for Christmas? Strange. Alright, we've got trees growing again. Good. How are we doing? Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. You know, I'm so tempted. I'm going to wait. We're in the summer of year 9. By... let's call it spring. Spring to early summer of year 10. I'm going to go ahead and take this and switch this to cut and plant. Excuse me. And that'll maintain this area very well. Nice, lush, full. And we'll be making trees. And how are we doing? 6 iron last season, only 3 this season. Well, we've only got 2 miners. I can't have unrealistic expectations right now. So I'm just going to have to deal with it as it is. And our bridge is going up. Oh, they're almost done building it. Well, that's good news. So we'll get right over here as soon as they're done building that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to clear out this area. And I think we're going to go for iron and stone. Yeah, we're running low on both. Ooh, we have no iron and a little bit of stone. So yeah, I'm certainly going to get right in there. And we're going to clear that area out. I'm just waiting for them. I'm going to sit here with my finger on the trigger. Waiting to go. Come on. Oh, we have a new laborer. Good. 2 laborers is going to help. It's a start. It doesn't seem like much, but even the most little and menial and trivial things these days are really making me excited. As we sit and wait for this bridge. Boy, what's taking you? What the hell happened to our builders? They stopped at 94. Oh, there they are. Did they just come back? It's like they're walking up and they're leaving it. Son of a gun. That's irritating. What, are they building this house instead? You know what? Here, let's up this to 4 for a minute. So I really want to get this done and taken care of. We've got another student. That's good. Won't be long before actually we have more educated citizens than non-educated. So that's excellent. 8 students right now. The school's going well. Come build this bridge already, would you? What is the holdup, people? You know what I'm going to do? And I don't know if exactly... it makes me feel better, but we're going to go here, and I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to say, hey, increase priority. Come build my bridge. I'm so impatient today. But being stuck at 94% is just kind of irritating. Oh, they're building the damn road. Oh, come on. No, not the road. Build the bridge. I think it's great you're clearing a path, but I need you to come build the bridge. Well, they finally finished building that bridge, and boy, that took forever. How irritating was that? Well, it was quite irritating. Let's just go that route. Let's take this, let's take the road. Make sure it's lined up with our bridge. Let's take the road in just a little bit. And then I'm going to grab our tool here, and we're going to start collecting iron. We seem to have a decent amount of it right through here. So you know what? Let's just clear it all. Yeah, let's just clear out all the iron. And we've got a decent amount of laborers now because we have some people growing up. We're back up to 42 adults, which makes me pretty happy. And they're going to get in here and start hauling all that stuff out of there. I've still yet to decide what I want to do with that area. But we have another kid named Fletchel, so that's good. We're coming up with more and more people. Hey, we've got a trader. Let's jump over there. And what do they have for us today? Oh, they have sheep. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, my goodness. I don't have enough stuff to trade again. 750. I've got 650. If I have 650, all I need is 10 more leather. If my math is correct, which it very well may not be. Let's go 35. We'll hit enter on that. Let's run the game. Let's see how fast we can get. We can get it faster if... well, they're only going right here. We can get it faster if you up the amount of traders you have. Which I'm going to do. I want to get that stuff in there. ASAP. I really, really want a sheep. As you can tell. It's unnatural for a man to be this excited about sheep. It's just unnatural. Unfortunately, I really want a sheep. But let's see. Iron tools. We still haven't filled up yet, so I want to kind of keep that for our citizens. So we've got leather. We've got a decent amount of leather. So having that come over should be no issue at all. I kind of wish they'd hurry it up. Ah, Princer the Fisherman died of old age, and only at year 9. Well, that's a shame. But if you take a look, well, actually, let's do this first. Let's make this trade. We want a sheep, and I'm gonna have to trade all 50 of these and 35 of these. 750 on the nose. Trade. Good. Let the game play. Now, I don't think we're able to have... We have cattle in here. We're not going to be able to have both cattle and sheep, so we got to build another pasture, which is fine. Anyway, what I was saying before is if we look in here... There he is. There's our fisherman princer. The lonely one... Wow, we can fit 99 people in here? That's a lot of dead folk. The lonely grave in the cemetery. Princer the fisherman. May God rest his soul. Now, moving right along from the dead folk, where would I like to put another one of these? Let's see, pasture. Gonna run out of space before I have to start moving along. I don't want to have it too far from this one, and I'm not going to be able to build on this at all. Where can I build? I can build in there if I wanted to. I'm more inclined to build this way. Let's do it over here. Let's put the pasture behind... Well, yeah, let's put it behind the school. Let's put it over here. How about a 10 by 11 by 14? Make it so. And we've got a couple more kids. Boy, we got people coming in droves now. That's great. And, oh, crap. You don't have a tool. And why don't you have tools? Because you're building them because you're trying to replace how many tools. So let's take this number down again. All the way back to 25. And let's take the leather back down to, you know what, 10 right now. And that'll help. And then let's also take... And we'll pull a trader out because we don't need that many traders. Yeah, we get the one person who doesn't have a tool is the blacksmith. What are the odds of that? That's ridiculous. Go get a tool, would you? You can find a tool. It should be in the barn here shortly. You're making tools, but you're not using them. Now we've got 3 people without tools. Yeah, that was my mistake. That is exactly what can happen if you make a trade and you leave the inventory where it was before. They will they'll make this the priority. They'll build or take their stock. They'll build the tool, make the tool, and then they'll take their stock and they'll bring it here first. So make sure that you adjust for that. I think we have a boat. Oh, man, we've 4 people. Do we have a lot of herbs? We have enough. I'm gonna up. We haven't needed it yet though. But I'm gonna go ahead and up our herb here to 150. I just slowly want to build a bunch of different things. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to go badly. You can have fish in here for months, and I don't think it matters in the game, which is okay. I'm sure that the school children really appreciate being right down by the docks. They get to hear these guys say, swear and the smell the fish over here. How we doing over here? They're not doing a damn thing. Our builders are on strike, I think. They're not happy with it. Oh, look, more cows. How excited am I? We've got another wee baby. This is good. You are gonna be a baseball mitt and a steak, and I couldn't thank you enough. I really couldn't. Only one person left without a tool. Please don't be the blacksmith. How are we doing? Okay, we have trees that are finally growing. We didn't get anything yet. I bet you this season, this autumn, we will. So we're gonna try to see if we can stick around this episode to see that happen, because I want to see how many we can get. How we doing over here? Oh yeah, coming through. We're tearing up iron left and right. Excellent. Very happy. Alright, folks. We're making it happen. This isn't really happening much. Oh, they're finally starting to bring over some logs at their own leisurely pace, and I guess that's fine. I think we should concentrate soon on a market. A market? Oh, we need some firewood. Well, we need wood and firewood. You know what? I think, yeah, this is more than ready. Let's go ahead, cut and plant. That is going to, and we have, how many foresters? 8, yeah, so that's really going to produce, hopefully, a decent amount. Look at that, that's starting to fill out again. So we're doing okay there and there. So we have those 2. Is it just the 2? Don't I have a third? I do, right here. How's it doing? What's our production? Not bad. Not bad. Between 80 to 90 is kind of what I'm expecting right now. So if we have all three of those producing that, that's not too bad. I mean, it's not great. We would probably get more if I upped the amount of foresters we have, but we still don't have quite enough population after our tornado disaster. So I'm going to let this keep building. Boy, they're taking their sweet old time with this, aren't they? I haven't changed the game speed or anything. These guys are just lazy. At least the cattle are doing something, because I tell you what, our builders are kind of pissing me off. And I was really hoping to extend this road because it's bothering me. I don't think I'm going to, because I don't want them to divert their attention from the fact that all they have to do is build a fence. That's it. Put a fence down so I can put the sheep in it. And we can take that sheep and start making better clothing and everything. It's only to your benefit, young people. Get to work, lazy bums. You know, I was a carpenter for a while. If I moved like that in my job, I would have got my ass kicked. That's for sure. Anyway. Alright, we've got our hunter out here. He's all by himself. He's producing, though. We might start invading this area with some other citizenry stuff. I think I want to put the market right here. Let's see how big that son of a gun is. That's the market, and ooh, boy, that's pretty big. Well, that answers that question. That's not going to fit there. The market's not going to fit there, and you can see the radius. I might have to go. Oh dear. Oh boy, and oh boy. I really should have thought this through. We might have to go here. Ah, poo. It's either that or move some people and evict them. I hate to do it, but I might have to. Because I can go right... you know, I can't... This is really... With this hill here, this is really interfering. As you can see, I would have to tear out all kinds of housing to get this market in here. And I don't want to do it. The other choice is I can bring it back here. Let's pause the game. How far are we? All right, let's let's make a tough decision, shall we? The market radius, as you can see here, what that entails is the people who... The resources from the barn and the stockpile are going to end up in the market. And I just kind of shot myself in the foot. The school's not in a great spot. This housing isn't in a great spot. I really should have thought this through. I want to come over here eventually, but right now, with the gatherer... Is that what I have? A gatherer or an herbalist? A gatherer and a hunting cabin. I kind of don't want to encroach too much, because I'm just outside of it here with this orchard. I don't want to encroach too much on the wooded area, because then we take away their effective area. Boy, what a bad move that was. Well, you know what? I'm going to save that for next episode. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let this build for a minute while I contemplate the meaning of life and why I didn't plan for a market. In the meantime, do me a favor and go ahead and leave a comment in the section below for me. Let me know what you think and what we could be doing better. And as always, do me a favor, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're going to see you next time for another episode of Banished.